Welcome everyone. In this video I am going to discuss the basic concept of fractions. So after watching this video you will have a very clear base of understanding of fractions. So let's start the topic. So consider a situation. If you have a chocolate and you want to divide the chocolate among two of your friends. Now how can you divide among two of your friends when you have only one chocolate? Simply you will break down the chocolate into two equal parts and give one part to each of your friend. Say when you have one chocolate, mathematically that can be expressed as one chocolate. We express that as one chocolate. If you have two chocolates, so mathematically we express that you have two chocolates, or that can be expressed as two chocolates. Now the chocolates have been broken down into two equal parts and you have given one part to each of your friends. Now how can this part be expressed in mathematics, this part and this part? So well, there is a way to express the part of a whole thing or the part of an entire thing. So that way is known as fractions. So here the total number of division, here you have broken down the chocolate, you have divided the chocolate into two equal parts. So total number of division here, total number of part two, because you have divided the chocolate into two equal parts, so total number of part will be 2, and you have given one part to each of your friend. So taken part, if we consider one part, so taken part will be, or chosen part will be 1. Now each of the part can be expressed as 1 by 2 or 1 by 2, or it can be read as 1 by 2 or 1 over 2 or 1 upon 2, or we say it half. So 1 by 2, this means taking one part out of two equal parts of a whole thing. Okay, so here this is the dividing line which divides the number of divisions or the number of parts, the total number of parts and the number of taken parts. So the number which exists above the dividing line, that is known as numerator, and the number which exists below the line, that is known as denominator. So here the denominator is 2. Denominator means the total number of divisions of a whole part, and the taken part, that is 1, which exists above the dividing line, that is known as numerator. Numerator means the chosen part. So see, if you divide another whole thing into 3 equal parts and taken one part, so here the total number of divisions or total number of parts will be, total number of parts will be 3 and taken part is 1. So each of this part can be expressed as 1 by 3, where the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 3. Okay, so here 1 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Okay, so simply if I will tell you, if you have taken two parts out of 3 equal parts of a whole thing, so total number of part is equal to 3, and if you have taken two parts, then the fraction will be 2 by 3. Okay, where the numerator is 2 and the denominator is 3. So the denominator means the total number of divisions or the total number of parts of a whole thing. Okay, so 1 by 2 means dividing a whole thing into two equal parts and taking one part, and that is also known as half. Here 1 by 3 means dividing a whole thing into three equal parts and taking one part, that is also known as 1/3. It is also known as 1/3. And here 2 by 3 means dividing a whole thing means entire thing, dividing an entire thing three equal parts and taking two equal parts. So this is also known as 2/3. Okay, now simply if you will divide a whole thing into four equal parts, now each of these part can be expressed as 1 by 4. So why? Because the total number of divisions here, the total number of parts here 4, and the taken part is 1. So this can be expressed as 1 by 4, where the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 4, and it is also known as 1/4. Okay, so a fraction represent the part of a whole thing. When I say whole thing means the part of a entire thing. So a fraction, we use fraction to represent the part of a whole thing or the part of an entire things. Okay, so when we divide a whole thing into equal parts and take some parts, there we use fractions. Hope all of you got understood. Thank you.